John 8:32. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So he said, you gonna know the truth. Just like I said, everybody gonna find out who the Israelites are according to the Bible. You gonna know the truth. The scriptures say you gonna know the truth. All right, it's gonna be known. Read.
And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So what's going to set you free? Knowing the truth. Like I said, it's going to be known. It's going to be known. Everybody going to find out that the Israelites are still here on this earth. That you Negroes, Latinos, and American Indians are the true biblical people of the Bible. All right? Thus saith the Lord. Go into Isaiah 61:1. Read that for me.
Isaiah 61:1. Right. The Spirit of the Lord power is upon me.
Right. We come out here because the Spirit is on us. It's like you got a spirit to go to the club, or the spirit for you women to put on tight pants. That's a spirit. We got the Spirit to come out here and tell our people about the Bible. Read.
The Spirit of the Lord thy power is upon me, right, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings.
What are we doing? Preaching good tidings. We're about to tell you about the truth. Read.
To preach good tidings.
To preach what?
To preach good tidings.
To preach good tidings. Read.
To preach good tidings, right, unto meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Right. All you Negroes, Latinos, and American Indians brokenhearted. How's that? Because you ain't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. It's going to be known who you are as a people. We got to come out of all these different philosophies and ideologies and come back to the Bible. Nowhere in the Bible does it ever say that it's going to have all these different doctrines. All right? It doesn't say that Christianity is going to be in the Bible, or Jehovah's Witnesses, or Seventh-day Adventists. Ain't none of that in the Bible. You can't find none of the religions nowhere in the Bible. Nowhere. Read on.
He hath sent to me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
Right, who's captives in America? All you Negroes that's by here on slave ships, y'all the captives. How you think you got here? It was all prophesied in the scriptures. All right? The Holy Bible, the one that everybody thinks is a universal Bible. It's not universal. It was made for the Israelites. All right? Moses went and got this for the Israelites. Read.
He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
Liberty means freedom. You Negroes don't have freedom here in America. Y'all don't have freedom. All right?
And the opening of the prisons to them that are bound.
Right. A lot of y'all bound in your own mind. Those are the prisons. How's that? Because you've been taught all these lies in America. All right? Christmas and Thanksgiving. Show me Christmas and Thanksgiving in the Bible. There's nowhere in the Bible. Jesus Christ was never born during the month of Christmas. Never. You can't show me that nowhere in the scriptures. Give me that, Luke 2:40. All right? We're going to show you when Christ was born according to the Holy Bible. You're not going to find Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween nowhere in the scriptures. All right? Give me that, Luke 2:40. All we doing is educating the people. This is what the Most High, this is what Christ did. He went out on the streets. He went out on the streets. He wasn't cooped up in some little house teaching every week. He was out and about dealing with the people. Read.
This is Luke 2:40. And the child grew and waxed strong in spirit, and filled with wisdom, and the grace of the Most High was...
This is talking about Christ. The grace of the Most High was on him. Read on.
Filled with wisdom, and the grace of the Most High was upon him. Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover.
At the feast of the Passover. Now Passover is during the spring. A lot of y'all don't understand that Christ was born around the springtime. It's like a lot of your animals have babies when? Around the spring. They don't have babies in December or November. They know when's the best time to raise children or pups or cattle or whatever. They don't have babies during the wintertime. All right, unless the environment is safe. All right, but during that day and time, most of your people, most of your animals gave birth when? During the springtime. Read that verse again.
Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover.
Right, who is Jesus' parents? Mary and Joseph. They went every year to the Passover. Y'all don't know nothing about Passover. Y'all say Easter, but Easter ain't nowhere in the scriptures. Passover's in there. Read on.
And when he was 12 years old,
When Christ was 12 years old, meaning he was born around Passover in the spring, not Christmas, not December, but around Passover during the spring. Read.
they went up to Jerusalem at the custom of the feast.
So this was a custom that all the Jews kept, including Christ. He kept the customs of his forefathers, which was Joseph and David. He kept those customs. All right? Now go back to Isaiah 61:1.
Isaiah 61 verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of prisons to them that are bound.
Right, all you Negroes, Latinos, and American Indians are bound in your mind. All these sins, man. How you think we got 100, what, how many people dead in Oakland already? We got a homicide rate of over 100 people. Every year we got a homicide rate of over 100 people. That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Why? Because our people are laden down with their sins. Sins is breaking the Most High's laws. That's what a sin is. That's why we got homicidal, suicidal people running around killing each other. Because y'all don't have no education. All right? Read.
To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, and the days of vengeance of our power.
Right, so God is going to bring vengeance on the earth. And when you see hurricanes and storms and tempests, what do you think bringing those? When you saw that storm came and hit New York, you think that was an accident? Give me that. You know what I want. Yeah, we're going to show you who brings the storms. There's no confusion when it comes to the one you call the Most High, God. There's no confusion. He brings the storms. When there's sin in the midst of the city, the Most High will let your sins accumulate until they reach the heavens, and then he'll bring destruction on that place. Read on now.
This is Isaiah 29 verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord thy host with thunder.
Wait a minute. I thought the Most High was all love. Y'all go to church and say, oh, he's all love. He wouldn't do that. What does he say right here? Read that again.
Thou shalt be visited of the Lord thy host with thunder.
Why would thunder come on the people? Because of sins. Read.
And with earthquake.
And with earthquakes. When you hear about earthquakes, earthquake doesn't mean it's just in California. Earthquake means it's on the earth. It's everywhere. That's why you got earthquakes in New York, in China, Japan. The Most High brings that stuff, man. It ain't nobody else. Read.
And great noise with storms and tempests.
Right, the Most High brings storms like Hurricane Sandy and Hurricane Katrina. He brings the storms. Read.